Hi everybody, and thank you for joining today's tarot reading. Today's reading is going to be about money. I know that people think about career as money, but money can be like anything, whereas career can be about when will I find my new job, or should I take this job or the other job, will I get promoted, and things like that. But I figured, I don't know why, I just chose money today. Maybe it's been on my mind a lot, I don't know. It's simple, easy, so I just decided to pick that. I've been kind of drawn to make a YouTube video of a tarot reading because I've been doing tarot for a long time, and it's worked for many people that I know. Some people were literally blown away of how accurate their readings were, and I've seen some of the things pan out from the reading, so it's been pretty good, and I'm just hoping that I can help somebody here. So today we have 3 piles of stones, and the first pile here is amethyst, purple amethyst, and the second one is rose quartz, and the third one is turquoise. So you can concentrate on which one you want to pick and kind of focus on your question, and but don't try too hard, just whatever comes naturally. So the cards that I'm using here are these ones here, and I forgot what they are called. I had a Rider-Waite, but they got lost, so I have these. I've been using them for about 10 years, and they've been great. They're similar to Rider-Waite, but a different style. And I'm going to use a 1-card spread to make it simple and to the point. I'm not going to use reversals because it just depends on the tarot reader if they want to use them or not. My choice today is I'm not going to do it because if there's something negative going on or bad news, something of that nature, bad fortune teller card, I'm sorry, bad fortune or something, there's plenty of cards in there that can be coming out and kind of showing what's going on. There's no right or wrong, and so I'm just gonna trust in the cards that if there is anything like that, that the appropriate card will come out and tell me. I will put the timestamps below so that you can skip over the other readings. So I guess that's it, and I'll go ahead and get started with the left side, pile 1, purple amethyst. And I'm just going to shuffle the cards very briefly. Many of times they just pop out. I barely have to do any shuffling or things like that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and draw the card. Money. And the card that came out is the King of Cups. I would do clarification cards for this reading, but sometimes I do it if I feel like I have to. Like if there's something I really needs to go further, But otherwise, I am just going to leave it with it being one card. And so, the King of Cups is good. It pretty much represents you, or many of times. It can be somebody who is very, very close to you and they're coming through as being important, but most of the time it's you and it, or how you are acting like, and how you're feeling in your personality as of right now. And the King of Cups is like a very good caretaker. Takes care of his family. He's very good at emotions and understanding. He's also moody sometimes, maybe cranky, but very considerate and kind. This is it's more of an emotional card than it is to have to do with money. The King of Cups is very home loving. Would rather stay home than go out for a night on the town. Things like that. What I would say for this is that mostly money will be coming out done from your home. Done from your home. You may own your own business, and it's could be something that maybe you fix cars at home, maybe you make clothes and you sell them from home, things like that. It also can be it's also telling you to handle all your odds and ends to make sure that no misunderstandings will arise. Kind of like make sure, double check and make sure you handle all your business for the next month, just so no surprises arise. So it's gonna be, I would say, fair to good for the next month. You might have things that might come up, but they'll be like minor and nothing that's out of the ordinary that you can't handle. It's good for romance. Most, if not all of, most of the cup cards with the suit of cups are very good for relationships, love, and romance. So that's a positive thing. So I don't know if you're worried about that or not. If you have been, don't worry, because things will be pretty good, or it's showing you that it's good right now and you already know that. And one more thing before I move on is that I guess don't settle for people that you might not feel is good enough for what you need in your life as far as relationships. I don't know if there's someone that's gonna come around that maybe could be a prospective relationship, but If there is and you don't feel like it's the best, then just move on and pass. And I guess that will be the end of the reading for pile 1. Moving on is going to be the middle pile here, and it is again the rose quartz, and I will go ahead and grab the deck and shuffle, and it's going to be about money. Sometimes the cards will, I can't even pick the deck up without a card jumping out. And sometimes it takes a little, like a moment. Sometimes that can mean that it's not like the strongest energy coming through. And it could be for different reasons. Okay, it is the Ten of Swords. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And the reasons are... the importance is so minor that it's just not, it's important, but it's not life-changing. So sometimes that could be what it is. And if you chose pile 2, that could mean what is going on. There might not be anything totally it's gonna flip your world upside down or anything, but there still could be some good messages coming through. And the swords is about like mentality, activity, lots of things going on at once, and speed. Like you're very busy. You might be multitasking, doing 15 things at once, and being analytical, even having to cut relationships out, doing drastic things like that, because it is a like a energy to where you can kind of rid things out of your life that doesn't serve you anymore. So that is one thing. This card I would say is like for the next week, maybe days at the most, just because it's a minor card, whereas like the kings and the major arcana could be a month to a year. So with the Ten of Swords, it, you know, with the Rider-Waite Tarot, it shows a person with 10 swords in their back, which means it's like overkill. It's an exaggeration of problems that you are going through right now. It just could be just overdone. Another meaning is you've hit rock bottom. But the bright side of that is that when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go from there but up. And so, if you've been going through financial problems right now, which is kind of what it's showing, they will be resolved or relieved. And you may even get an unexpected bonus. This will be in the next week. Hopefully the bonus comes around, but if not, you can expect like your problems to be at least lessened, where you feel like, oh, it's, you know, it's not so bad anymore. And a lot of things like finally ended, and you can close the books and move on it. So you might even find a new business or job or skill to where you can increase your work and therefore make more money. So there could be a possibility of finding a new skill. You might be tending to think negatively about everything, which is very common, but try not to. And have faith that things will work out for the best for you. Things may be turning out different than what you were thinking. So if you're on some kind of a road or path in life, and with this, with money, things might be changing, but in a more positive way, but in a different way than what you were thinking. So just stay positive for the next week, and things will likely, very, very likely be resolved or eased a little bit better. Okay, I wish you the best of luck, and there it is, your reading. I'm moving on to the next pile, which is pile 3, and the turquoise here. I'm just gonna let the stones kind of pick the card for me. I don't stack the deck. I don't pre-pile the cards. Because, I feel this, if the vibrations come through the cards, that's just the card that is going to come out. Which here is going to be again, it's not coming out too quickly. Maybe, let's see. It's got it. Here it is. Okay. And we have the 5 of Wands. So, wands are really good. They're kind of my favorite because it's like a lot of positive energy and a lot of things getting done. There's not a lot of negative thinking. It could be more positive thinking, but there could be a lot of competition at the same time. There could be too much going on at the same token, and it could be very exhausting and draining. You could be starting things that are new jobs, new home, new anything, the start of important things in your life. And so it's that could be what you have going on right now. And also with the 5 of Wands, there could be a lot of change or fluctuations going on right now. This could just be for the now all the way up to the next week. And it's there could be competition right now with other people, especially a group of people. Not just, it could just be one person, but it's more likely more than one. And so with money, you will have enough money to pay your bills or meet your needs. So for this week, that's how it will be. If you happen to come up with some kind of a fight or debate, you will win. This card is it's a good card. I wouldn't really think of it as negative, so you could be optimistic that, you know, this will be a pretty good week. It's lucky, especially in business and finance, so it shows you're doing pretty good. If you're not for some reason, you will be. And you could be making improvements. You'll get what you need. Sometimes you can get exactly what you want, whether it's something you expected or not, that ends up turning to be exactly what you want. And that's a good thing, because a lot of times that's how it is with people. They want exactly what they want, and that seems to be the case with this card. You can expect a letter containing money, or you can make money through the mail, or you can even expect a receipt of money. So look out for that in the mail. It's good for improving yourself as well. So if you're thinking about making improvements to yourself, go for it, because it's going to work out, and it's a good thing for you to do right now. So yeah, if you've been trying to think of making improvements, go ahead and do it, because that's what's best. And that should conclude the reading for card 3. It'll be a great week. I wish you the best of luck, and not like you need it, but I'll wish you luck anyway. And let me know in the comments below if it actually was a good week for you or not. Okay, that concludes the reading for money for today. I hope that you all enjoyed your reading, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Hit like if you like this video, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye now.